as the
I'm
Seahawks
glad I
get
picked the
set to
blue
match
end
up
so I can see
with
my
the Miami
players more.
Dolphins.
Because if I pick white, I'd be fucked.
That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Damn it, Snow.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quentin Jefferson. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
Tighten up. 22-jet bomber. Take four. Hey, color.
Shit, I can't get it to reset.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Fitzpatrick. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick.
Oh, shit.
Tipped and intercepted.
Fucking hate tip balls.
At the 35. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble.
You had your man open for a touchdown.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And this one is right down the middle. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. Weather like this, always treacherous for kickers. A good sign early, though, as he's able to put that one through.
And you remember him right before the kick stomping around his area to make sure that things were going to hold for his plant foot, and it did.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Fitzpatrick. They'll set up the screen to Balaj.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. Flush to his right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Let's go, D, let's go.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Fitzpatrick to throw for it on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Did your high school have that saying, push them back cheer?
I was a kicker.
Well, it certainly worked. Doesn't matter whether we were kickers or not. That one worked, did?
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. 6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. It's Carson. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
On 2nd down now. It's Carson. Room here to run. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? We just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. This is Carson. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. On third down, Carson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. And if they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. Nowhere to escape, and he... down.
Sack, baby! Good job.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. The first throw for the backup, Rosen. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And they'll indeed go for it with Rosen. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the run, watch the run.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, so much for
Come on, man. Don't be like that.
Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of
I'm even doing different variations, and I'm running more, and I'm doing all kind of stuff. You just got to watch and look and stop me, man.
Wilson. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. Room to run inside the 40. He got him a big chunk of that yardage back, but even with that effort, it'll still be 3rd and long.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Here's Wilson to throw. That's caught by Hollister. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they don't get anything out of that completion. I guess when you roll out of the pocket like he did there to the left, if you're going to throw it, you better gain some yardage.
Can you just hear the old school coaches right now? You threw it for no yards? They don't want the ball in the air unless something positive is going to happen downfield. In that case, they'd rather have the quarterback try and run it himself. Just take care of the ball. If nothing else, just slide and get down.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Metcalf once again the target, and now it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Now Wilson on first down. And now he's going to use his legs. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Now Wilson gets it to Gordon. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And the Seahawks on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12. Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Avery Moss drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box, we'll be sending you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Alert, alert, alert. 54.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
He's thrown 1 interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does, and that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
Give him 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
Eyes up, eyes up, eyes up. 50's the Mike.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen, escaping the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, yes, this is what the good ones do. He used his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped the switch from passer to runner, and he got a pretty good gain out of it.
Flushed out right. His throw incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the 1st. Now Wilson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's Wilson, out to his left. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. On the move to his left. He's got Lockett. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. And he tugged this one badly. It's no good. Wide left. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half.
What's that?
What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Carson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
They run it with Carson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd and 1, Wilson. It's caught, Lockett. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson. Buying time to it, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to regain the lead. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rosen. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
On the Seahawks' 47-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Rosen will throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Trey Flowers picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Chris Carson, 77 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. They continue to look really sharp, Charles, in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, they've been jet-propelled here because they've ended up finding the end zone twice, including what we just saw there. Almost like they grabbed the hammer and fashioned a thunderbolt on that play.
And making that halftime tie a distant memory right now. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept that.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Trey Flowers picks it, and they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. From 8 yards out. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. Rosen now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rosen. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. Rosen in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Throwing again, it's Rosen. They'll set up the screen to Balaj. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Throwing again on second down. Rosen. And this is taken in at the 5. That one good for 37 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
What is it?
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties
Kind of just
back.
trying to practice on goal, red zone, goal line stuff because I need to get better on it. Most times I'll celebrate or jump in or something, but then sometimes I do that to practice.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kalen Balaj, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. Now Rosen will lead them up here to go for 2.
All day, all day. Check 26, check 26. Right there.
And now it's Rosen looking to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Carson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
On 3rd down, Carson breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 41 yards on the ground. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to take a shot for... And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. On 1st down, it's Rosen. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very solid gain of 27. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Rosen to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rosen escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a guy.
Rosen on 1st and 10.
He's checking. Crash.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Mike Gesicki, 43 yards. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. Now Rosen will lead them up here to go for 2. Now Rosen. And this will be incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right.
He's got a man, complete. An excellent pickup at 34 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Xavier Howard. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now it's Rosen. Wide open receiver, complete. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there. But it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now. It's Rosen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, a coach said that.
Pressure comes, and down goes Rosen.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
4th down. Here's Rosen. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll take a shot for the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. Here the Seahawks, they're able to stretch that lead out a bit further. So the first play of the drive, they strike through the air and score it.
A lot of coaches like change of possession as a time to go ahead and strike, and that's what we saw there. Ball turned over, first play, right to the end zone.
The extra point now coming from Myers. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where
That's what I'm trying to tell you. All kind of shit happens, man. You're just making it out too much.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback.
But that ain't how a game works. A game in real life don't work like that.
The Dolphins at the line.
Because there's emotions involved, there's fatigue, there's all kind of factors.
They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Let's go, baby.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Rosen looking to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now Rosen on first down. This will be caught inside the 10. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown from 6 yards away. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer.
Nah, I don't even like none of that stuff. I tried it. I don't like it.
It'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, I don't really even play none of the other stuff. I'd like to, and maybe one day I might play the Ultimate Team and the other stuff, but I have tried it, but I don't really care for it.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks.
Yeah, I don't like all that. I like the uniforms and the different colors and stuff, but
he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Flushed out right. Completes it to Dixon. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. They run for it with Carson, and he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. To throw is Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
You better talk to your boy. You better talk to your boy.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think they
I am too.
And carry it with them.
I said,
coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run,
see,
pass, it's all going to work.
See the way it is right now.
So
I
that's a
won two,
wrap
you
for
won two. I
Charles
say
Davis.
we
I'm
just
Brian
leave it at
Gould,
that
and
because
this has been a presentation
I
of the
guess because you think
NFL
I'm a
on
bad
EA
guy or a bad
Sports. For
player and you
more,
don't
check
like
us
playing
out
me, so
at
I guess
easports.com.
I just won't worry about
It's a
playing
win
you no
for the
more because
Seahawks here as we say
I don't
so
do nothing
long
wrong and I don't
from
do nothing
Seattle.
bad and I don't cheat and I don't do nothing, so I just play hard. And if you get I understand, but listen to me. Every night I play and I get frustrated. I'm cussing all night. But what I'm saying is that's just part of it. There's times I'm getting my ass handed to me, and there's other times that I come back and beat them, and a lot of times I can beat them. But I'm in the learning process. I ain't claiming best, but I ain't no lame either. But I don't cheat. I just play hard. I pay attention. I just try to go after everything. You know what I'm saying? And I got a few plays that work right now, and I'm trying to build stronger and get more. I'll even tell you where I'm throwing it and when I'm throwing it. If you already know where I'm going, then just stop me. That's part of the game. Because if I got 6 plays or 10 plays, well, what you gonna do when I got 15, 20, 25 plays? Then it's worse for you because you don't even know what the hell I'm finna do. 'Cause I could run one thing and totally different thing, and
I think I just fixed that problem about hearing my voice in your podcast.
how?
I think I just did it. So you want to try a game, see if it works?
We can just
It's in the.
we can just do it tomorrow. But where was it?
It's so if you're in the party, like our party chat right now, it says party settings. So I clicked on it, and then I came down. I was just looking at stuff, and it says allowed your voice to be shared. So I clicked on it, and it says if you select always allowed or all allow for
That's
current
where
party,
it
your
is.
voice.
That's where it is. I told you wrong on the other one. That is part of it, but the other is a different part. Let me see. On which one? Which one does it say go to party screen?
Okay, so if you're in your home screen, click up and go to parties chat.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the list of invite, play together, share, play.
Yeah.
Other parties.
Party settings.
Party settings. Okay, you click on that.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Allow your voice to be here. That's the one I was trying to remember to tell you which one to turn on. But I think you gotta have that on and the other on. But you already had the other on. But you gotta have that on.
Yeah, I think it's on now.
But see, that's party setting. Now see, if I'm playing you and we weren't in the party, I don't know if it still includes your audio or not.
Right?
You get what I'm saying? Allow for current party. Allow. So were you able to hear my voice on when we were on the party or no?
When we're in the party, yeah, I can hear your voice.
No, I mean on the YouTube, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, because mine says do not allow, so I don't know how. I don't know if that does change it. Maybe, but
It's like do not allow for other people's party chats.
yeah. Yeah, that's probably what it is, and I think that's what you got to change for yours to be shared with my broadcast. Either way, I think it should do it now, but either way. But, I mean, no hard feelings, man, but if you don't play me no more, then we straight. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we're not gonna play anymore, Will?
I mean, you got really mad at me, man, and basically telling me I'm cheating you and all kind of stuff.
No, I wasn't. I was just frustrated because, like,
I know, but you got to handle that
I
differently, man.
I just don't see how a linebacker can just be outrun pace for you, but as soon as you throw the ball, he just somehow gets more speed. I just don't see how that works sometimes.
There's an acceleration and there's different functions on the. Go in and look at your player and look at all the different things. It's not just the overall rating or your speed. There's like 10 different things, and it matters on certain ones what you can do. And see, plus you got to remember that guy's 6'6". I'm bigger than all your guys. So I can jump higher, I can handle bigger hits, but on 20 it don't take nothing that comes out. But not once I got the ball, you're not going to be able to knock it loose that easy. But all I'm saying to you is I ain't claiming I'm doing nothing, you know what I'm saying? You say you know what I'm doing, so, and I tell you, I only run a certain amount of plays, but you with me?
Yeah.
I said, I only run a certain amount of plays, but I have variations to each plays. And there is probably another 2 to 6 plays I run if I can, depending on what it looks like your formation is and all that. But